it's rolling already?
Yeah, it's rolling. I don't have anything written down, but I guess you could host.
Well, I can host.
Oh, you will host.
Oh, yeah. You mean do what I'm supposed to, what I've been here doing?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I know you'll host, so I'm not worried about it.
Well, no, you might forget that I'm the host because, we took a week off.
Yeah, episode came out.
Yeah.
I put them out randomly. You notice that?
Oh, no. You did put out.
I don't put them out on the same day.
Right. Yeah, the whole reason I didn't get to bring this on, but yeah. We couldn't do last week's episode because I got hit by a goddamn car.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I don't know. I've been going up on stage with a cane all week, though.
Is it working for you?
I'm thinking about it. I might be canes and chains.
I like it. Canes and chains.
Yeah. I don't know. It might be a move.
It's interesting. Although, I'm thinking about it. Yeah.
You want to be about stealing my thing?
No, just thinking about, what do I think about seeing a comedian with a cane?
Oh, okay.
Do I like it or not?
Right.
I don't think I like when a comedian is in a wheelchair. I can't explain why. But it's come on, dude.
What if he just didn't mention the wheelchair?
I mean, yeah.
You just think it's unfair, is what you're saying.
No. It's
you don't.
What kind of act outs is this guy gonna have?
No, you think anybody up there who's not just a healthy straight white man has an advantage, is what you're saying?
No.
Is that not what you're saying?
I think the wheelchair is a disadvantage.
Really?
How are you going to get on stage?
Yeah, that's... I'd like to, drop down from the ceiling. That's how... I saw 2 Chainz one time, not live, but I watched a thing about him. He was about to go on a big concert tour, and he broke his leg on a 4-wheeler, a few days before the tour start.
Brutal.
And so, I mean, his friends came up with a fucking badass wheelchair with rims and spokes on it. And he performed all his concerts in a wheelchair.
I love it.
And
I saw him once. Honestly, if he just had crutches or a cane, he probably could do the whole thing standing. He doesn't move around that much.
I know. That's why he's versatile.
He just walks back and forth.
Yeah.
And puts his arm out to the crowd.
Well, because I'm pretty sure I've mentioned on this podcast that the first person I thought I might model my personality after was Dr. House.
Oh, there you go.
This is pretty... Yeah. So much of this is starting to line up in a way that...
We got to get you a jazz guitar, dude.
Yeah.
Or blues.
Blues, yeah. He plays what's a jazz guitar?
I mean, a guitar to play jazz. There is a type of guitar.
Yeah, why they say jazz flute? Does the sound?
Do they say jazz flute? I've never heard that.
If you've ever seen Anchorman,
I think it's weird. So, a fiddle.
No, wait, hold on. You know more about music.
Yeah.
Okay, so when they say jazz flute, is this a flute that makes a different noise, or?
I've never heard the term jazz flute. I've never seen Anchorman. I'm feeling like that's a joke from Anchorman.
You've never seen Anchorman?
Because they say... No, I haven't. I've seen clips.
That wasn't a fair... I've seen clips of Anchorman.
Yeah, I saw the big fight scene.
That is the most 2025 answer. It's I haven't seen Anchorman. No. I've seen clips of it.
No, I've been watching YouTube shorts of my favorite of these movies I haven't seen to get caught up.
Yeah.
But I feel like jazz flute. Doesn't he play saxophone? Or am I wrong?
No, jazz flute. I said it already.
So jazz guitar, I feel like it's just you're playing jazz on a guitar.
But I think it's not a different noise.
It's not a different kind of guitar. It's sort of like a fiddle is a violin. But when you fiddle...
I don't know if I've ever known that quite. I've always wondered about that.
It's sort of like... it's sort of like the eggs thing that we talked about. Not everyone knows that an egg doesn't have a...
That was news. I wondered how much...
So, a fiddle is a violin.
Yeah.
The difference is how you play it.
Okay.
Like fiddling.
Yeah.
Like fiddling is a style of playing a violin, and when you fiddle a violin, you call the violin a fiddle.
I got you. Yeah. That is definitely news to me, and I think I've always wondered. I would look at him it just looks like a little violin. But
yeah. That's what it is.
That's what it was.
Yep. And then
a lot of people don't realize how smart they are,
a Spanish guitar is different. It's like has different strings.
And it's got like a deeper barrel, or not barrel. What would you call that? What's the part?
The body, I guess, is the same.
Mm-hmm.
Typically, it's not. There's different styles of bodies for different types of stuff, like depending on the sound you want. But the main thing about Spanish guitar is the strings are made of nylon instead of metal. And that makes it so you could do the shit with your hands more.
Without
like they
it
do
hurting?
all sorts of weird finger picking and slapping
the
strings, and it doesn't tear up your hands.
I like that.
And it has like a different sound.
Mexicans are known as.
And they like bang on their guitar and make rhythm with it, like.
Yeah,
it's
Mexicans are known for their soft hands.
Is that true?
No, they work extremely hard. That's the exact opposite.
But do you remember in Mice and Men, the guy would put lotion in his glove to keep his one hand soft for his girl? The Mexican dude, Curly.
I didn't.
He was a boxer.
So what? John Malkovich was the regular guy. Who was the? Wait, no.
You call that regular?
Was he the retarded guy?
Yeah.
John Malkovich?
Yeah.
Oh,
and Gary Sinise was the regular guy.
Maybe I was had it the other way around. I saw that.
Lenny.
I saw that in like middle school. Mm-hmm. No, I was just about to say.
One time I was doing some crowd work on these two guys, and I said, "This is like a Mice and Men. Oops, all Lenny."
Because you buried them?
Because I was calling them both retarded.
Oh, I gotcha. Oh, nice. I like that.
Of Mice and Men. Oops, all Lenny.
That'd be a good 2 Chainz line.
Yeah. I liked your line you said before the podcast. You said your coworker was giving you shit.
No, my boss.
Your boss?
Yeah.
You want to tell the story?
I don't know. It might be like one of those where like he didn't say that. It does sound so cool that
sounds like a movie.
Yeah, it does sound so cool that there'd be like he didn't say that.
It's a really good one-liner.
I fucking did.
Yeah.
I don't know why you would think I didn't.
Hey man, if you said it, you said it.
Yeah, but he came to complain. I guess this is the lame. I can drop in the lame part about it.
Yeah,
is that I knew I was a good worker. Mm-hmm. There's
that's not very cool.
Not at all. it really is not like.
Sometimes I will defend you a little bit and say I've had jobs where the job is so easy that I become the best worker just because everyone else who does it is slow. Mm-hmm. Like I'm working with a bunch of slow people.
Right.
And I'm the only person who's normal, so of course I'm excelling. It's not like I'm good at the job. Everyone else is bad.
No, I've been that.
Yeah. So.
But he came to complain about me not being where like I was working that day, but it was because I went to the bathroom.
Yeah.
Anyway, he came. He was, where were you last? Blah 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 shift. I was like, I don't know. And he was like, well, you need to be. So then I went to him later and I was like, look, John, the only thing you ever need to say to me is either nothing or thank you.
Yeah, that's cold. Dude.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
I want to say that to somebody now. Yeah. Like, it's so good. But I would feel like I was stealing it from you, how good it is. It's like a one-liner you'd hear in a movie, like at the end of the movie, like the guy blows the smoke off the barrel.
Yeah.
And he goes, hey, man, I don't want to hear any more of your complaints. In fact, the only 2 things you need to say to me are nothing or thank you.
Yeah. I always carried myself around the Target warehouse like Judge Dredd.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Dude, just your helmet over half your face.
I'll tell you another good one. You're not... Scanning in boxes with the laser.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah. This one probably won't sound real, but I quit a job one time on a badass line.
How'd you quit?
I had this boss. I've told you about this one boss that I've had that I would love to like douse in gasoline, set him on fire, laugh, and all this.
You did a really funny comedy set about him one time where you talked about how much you hated him and wanted to kill him for like 4 minutes. No punchline. You said, anyway, that's my... I might be remembering it wrong, but I feel like there was no real punchline. You're like, yeah, and I hate that guy.
It was probably around the time that I quit then. I bet.
End. Yeah.
But yeah, he cussed me out for... I'll give context to it so that, you'll be happy that I cussed this dude out.
Sure.
But, when you're breaking down a pallet, they're always wrapped in plastic or whatever. Mm-hmm. So you ball it up, and then once it's in the form of a basketball, you fucking shoot it
of course.
It's a basketball.
Yeah.
And so,
what are you, a fool?
Yeah.
That's the only thing to do.
That's the only thing. I didn't even do it consciously. I was born knowing how to do that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. That's from birth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I go and I shoot, and I got coworkers around me, and I missed the first one, right? Mm-hmm. And I was like, let me get it back. And then I hit it, and I was like, talking shit or whatever. And this fucker comes around the corner, and he's like, and also cussing about it too, just like, we pay you to work, not to shoot baskets or whatever. And this is also during a time where I've been killing myself there for like a while.
Yeah.
It was busy as fuck there.
Mm-hmm. There's small joys in the day.
Exactly.
When you work a warehouse job, like, taking out the garbage where you could smoke a cigarette outside, and shooting the basketball.
And he wanted to take that from me.
What the fuck? Yeah. Those should be in the contract when you sign up.
100% should be in the contract.
Yeah.
And so, he hits me with that shit while also cussing at me. Uh-huh. And then he walked off, and the more I started stewing, and I was like, nah, fuck this. And I fucking busted into his office. And I was like, Scott, you got my address? And he was like, what? And I was like, my address. Do you have it on file?
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah. And I'm like, come by my house and talk to me like that and see what happens.
That rocks.
And he goes, are you threatening me? And I was like, no. And then I walked out. That was
are you gonna call the cops?
I think that's what he wanted to happen. And I walked out.
That's great.
Yeah.
I think I had a pretty good line. I was getting fired from a job where they liked me. Mm-hmm. I had done a good job every time I was there, but I just started calling off constantly.
Oh, yeah.
Because I was a drunk. I only worked there like 3 days a week, and they scheduled me every Saturday, and I would call off like every Saturday at 8 a.m.
That's a good move, though, when you work somewhere where that kind of stuff can float, because then they just stop scheduling you on Saturday.
They couldn't get anyone to work on this this shift.
Yeah.
It was like a weird 8 a.m. shift, and it was like it was a call center. It would be so slow because it was inbound calls. So we'd just be sitting there at 8 a.m. on a Saturday. Mm-hmm. If I could make it to work, it was the easiest shift. I just couldn't make it because I'd just be like in pain every fucking Saturday morning.
I have such a hard time picturing you as such a drunk.
Yeah.
I've never seen you as a drinker.
It was... I don't know. I'm also just good for calling off of work. Even after I quit drinking, I would do that a lot. Yeah. So anyway,
I'm gonna learn how to edit, and then I'm gonna edit that part and put it on your LinkedIn.
Right, please do not put that on my LinkedIn. Stay out of my fucking LinkedIn. Anyway, this was my good line. I feel like this was a pretty funny line in getting fired. He's like, the guy is very cool. He's listing the reasons. They actually ended up giving me I called off.
They were more than reasonable about it.
They were way too reasonable. They started borrowing from my PTO for next year to pay me, even though I was getting called off. And then they're firing me. And I go, you guys paid me all this PTO for next year. What happens? He's like, just don't worry about it.
Nice.
So I got a bunch of free money.
I think it all worked out.
Yeah, the guy was super nice. And it was a decent job. Anyway. It just hurt my back really bad. But I'm getting fired, and he gets to the...
Sherwin-Williams, by the way?
No, this was Zounds. This was a music call center.
Oh, call center.
It was like guitar... It was like Guitar Center where they would call in and ask questions about guitars, and I'd do sales or do their account or whatever. They would do payment plans. So, anyway, I'm getting fired. We're in the meeting. He's like, we're going to have to let you go. You're a good worker. You just call off too much. He just called off, and he said more than anyone ever, or something.
Really?
He said some stuff like, "You just call off more than anyone ever does."
That's got to be a place where there's a high bar too for that. Yeah.
So anyway, he goes, "So anyway, is there any questions you have?" And I go, is there any way I could not be fired right now?
Oh yeah.
Exactly that. And I love the way he responded. He goes, "Good question. No." That guy was pretty cool.
Oh man! Now that we're on this,
he was a white rapper too. Everyone there was a musician. And he was our boss, and he was a white fat guy rapper.
Honestly, that does sound cool.
Yeah, he was cool.
I don't mind a fat white rapper.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I kind of like them.
Skinny white rappers, that's rough. That's
very
pretty
rough.
Machine Gun Kelly.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Oh, he's always been really, really confused.
Yeah.
He's just
that boy needs direction.
He's a confused feller.
Yeah.
Well, oh yeah. So let me tell you. One time we had another boss at this place before I went off on Scott. I went to this other boss, and this is very rare for me. But to go to say, hey, this guy's talking to me in a way that's like,
yeah.
He just don't like me, and I don't know why. Like, there's no one for $18 an hour you can find.
Was he yelling at other people not like you? Was he picking on you?
There was like a handful of people that he was like that with, and also he was an old creep, so he was super friendly with the women.
Yeah.
It was disgusting what this guy was. But anyway, I went to this other boss to tell her, like, hey, this dude is straight up like harassing me. And she goes, well, here, let me do a little reverse psychology on you. Think about all the things that Scott doesn't like that you do and try not to do them.
Wow.
And I go, oh, like a dog. And she goes, no, not like a dog. And then I'm also like, I didn't say this, but in my mind, I'm like, that's not reverse psychology, you dumbass. Like, what? You gave no description
reverse psychology
at all.
Also, when you're doing reverse psychology, it doesn't work to go, I'm going to do reverse psychology now.
No. Well, she was saying she wanted me to practice reverse psychology, I guess.
That makes no sense.
It made no sense. And it was just like, man, I work for these people who are not,
Yeah.
They're there because they show up every day, and that's about all. That's the only reason.
Yeah.
You're
just reminding me about, like, when you're a decently smart person, you forget how dumb the majority of, like, the world is. And, like, these are the people, like, this is the foundation of society, are these, like, are people who are saying shit like, you go to HR with a complaint about your boss because he's legitimately a psycho.
Yeah.
And they're like, have you ever thought about just listening to him?
Oh, I haven't thought about that.
You ever think, why don't you try harder?
Yeah.
It's like, all right.
Have you ever maybe thought, like, if he cusses you out for no reason, not letting it bother you?
Imagine
Have you thought about that?
You're at Nuremberg defense here.
Yeah.
Look, I went to my boss about killing these guys. I said, I don't think this is good.
I think
they said, have you thought about just like keep shoveling in that Cyclone B?
I honestly think I could be Judge Dredd now because I could eradicate crime by just convincing everyone don't see it as crime.
Yeah. Just change a few definitions here.
Just change the way you see it.
Yeah. That literally, I think, is how the government works.
100%. Yeah.
It's like, it used to be like even like the ICE stuff. Like, they could just kick in your door for no reason. Arrest you.
I think
tie you.
The second anything becomes profitable, all the rules go out the window.
Yes. Yeah. 100%. Like, if it became profitable to molest children,
you're right. Yeah.
All of a sudden, it would be like Jeffrey Epstein's a hero.
You got to take the good with the bad.
Hey, I'm proud to be on the Epstein list.
Yeah.
I'm trying to use that to get a promotion.
You would get hired at a lot of places, I bet, if you were on the Epstein list.
Yeah.
Because you got to be a somebody.
You got connections.
You got connections.
You definitely got connections.
You know Chris Tucker.
Yeah. Chris Tucker. Yeah. He denied it. Chris Rock, I heard, was there too.
Oh, man. There was another work thing I wanted to... Fuck. I'll go. It will end up being the whole podcast if I start talking about this fucker.
Man, when I worked in a warehouse, I worked with this guy who was like autistic. And every morning he would come over and I'm actually having a kind of funny memory. He would tell me like all the news stories and have his sort of like generic like left centrist
kind
of point of view on them.
Right.
Just basically give me like what everyone in Chicago would give me about the news every morning. Oh, have you heard about this? It was like, remember that guy who's like, I like beer, was going to the Supreme Court? Kavanaugh.
Oh, yeah.
He's like, I like beer. He'd be telling me about Kavanaugh every day. And then the Vegas shooting happened. And I remember, do you ever have to wrap pallets? You have like that metal thing that you put the wrap on and you go around the pallet. I held that like a gun. I go, hey, who am I? It was a gun. And the dude was like, he was having like an autistic.
What is that guy's name, by the way?
I definitely know it.
Steven Crowder?
Steven Crowder, no.
Who's that?
Steven Crowder's like I'm pretty sure Louder with Crowder. He's like a right-wing talk show internet guy, maybe.
Maybe.
I don't really know anything about him. I think he's that guy who had the sign "Change My Mind." Remember?
I thought that was Charlie Kirk.
Oh, maybe that was Charlie. Crowder is a Charlie Kirk guy. He's like one of them guys.
Oh, well, whoever the Vegas guy was who just went ham.
I definitely know his name, but Paddock.
Stephen Paddock, then, right?
His last name is Paddock. I forget. It might be Stephen. Yeah.
Right. I don't know. Wasn't that far off.
Stephen Crowder. But that's a guy.
Yeah, that's a real guy.
That's a real like Charlie Kirk kind of guy.
Yeah.
Weird the connections.
Yeah,
Crowder,
we're starting
Charlie
to put
Kirk,
all this together through
Stephen
retardation.
Paddock, yeah. I could see the line.
Yeah,
I could see
they're all getting lines are getting blurred right now between good and evil.
I'll put this on my board at home with Yarn connecting their pictures.
Yeah,
on the board. Anyway, what about Paddock? He got away with murder, or he didn't get away. He killed himself.
I think I may have just been pointing.
He went ham.
Yeah, I was just pointing out that, I mean, he just kind of went to an open field of people and just unleashed. Yeah. That's wild.
Yeah, it was like a big country music concert. Mm-hmm. I remember Joe McMahon said, I don't think we lost any scientists.
Because it was a stadium country artist too, like a guy who's probably known for having dumbass fans. I'm sure.
Yeah, that's what Joe was kind of saying.
The best mass shooting joke I heard was Dale's one time after I think it was after Pulse nightclub, Pulse nightclub in Miami, I think.
Yeah, it was somewhere in
Florida. There was like
right?
like 20, I don't know how many people, but Dale had a joke. He's like, do you think about how many people had to go back to that club the next day to get their debit card back?
Yeah, that's hilarious. Go back to the bar to get your debit card for your open tap. Yeah, that was crazy. I think both those shootings were like 50 plus people.
Yeah, I was wondering if the Pulse nightclub was a huge one.
Yeah, those were bad. Really bad stuff.
That is bad. Well, the lines are blurred now that we don't quite know if that was bad.
We don't know if it was real.
Well, no. My Judge Dredd.
Oh, because of Judge Dredd.
My Judge Dredd. My way of eradicating crime is. I don't know if it was such a bad thing. It's really how you see it.
I've never seen the original Judge Dredd, but I watched that like remake or whatever called just Dredd.
It's great.
Dude, awesome movie.
Yeah.
But he really does just go in an apartment complex and just start shooting everybody. Yeah. So he does exactly kind of what you're saying. He just goes in there and he goes ham. He's got like a gun that has like a rocket launcher on it. Like a handgun that shoots rockets. Oh,
that's the dream when you're a kid, is like a gun that's attached to you.
Yeah, that too, yeah. Your arm turns into a gun. Mm-hmm. That shit rocks.
And I always like that little knife that the Joker had at the end of his boot.
Oh, yeah,
That's cool. I like that.
You like kick your leg a certain way and then little knife comes out and then you could like kick somebody.
Yeah.
Also, those guys always have like good kicks.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They could do like a fucking crazy UFC kick.
I've never been good at kicking.
Me neither. Yeah. Especially with my back pain right now.
I'm more of a hand-eye guy.
I would be like kicking them in the shin with my knife.
Right, yeah.
Try and get them in the calf.
I'm going to tell you how bad I am at kicking. I would kick myself in the calf.
Hell yeah. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So This was my idea for promoting the podcast, though.
You got a promotion idea?
I think this is kind of
outside of driving around in a sling.
Oh, I told you about
this. Dude, we
this.
talked about this like 3 times on the podcast.
Shit.
Going way back.
I legit, every time I see a slingshot on the road, I'm like, oh, I got to tell Jason about.
Well, we could say it again. I don't think it might not be in a released episode.
Maybe.
I feel like we talked about this ages ago.
Okay. Yeah. But
because remember we used to think about the podcast more, like promoting it.
Yeah.
We were going to do pictures of the helicopter, which I still like. We were going to rent a helicopter ride and do a bunch of pictures and use it as promotional.
Maybe we do a Will You Marry Me at Incubator.pod.
What's that?
I don't know.
What's a Will You Marry Me?
When you get the plane to fly by.
Oh, yeah. We'll do skywriting.
Yeah. Ooh, Incubator.pod.
Incubator.pod.
That's a lot of characters.
We also need to get the website first, Incubator.pod.
Well, I say before we graduate to the Air Force, we start off on land. And we crank our podcast as loud as we can get it, and we ride around the city in a slingshot.
Yeah, just listening to
our own podcast.
Fuck yeah, dude. I think we could do that. We should it should be the summer, I feel like. And we should I
think our podcast.
We should get a bunch of other people to ride motorcycles around us. You ever see that? Where it's a group of motorcyclers and then this slingshot.
Yeah.
And it's like, I don't know, that guy can't ride a motorcycle for some reason, so he's got his cool slingshot.
Well, no, all of our friends are comedians, so we'll do this.
Maybe they could all get Lime scooters.
Yes. Man, we were in tune on that one. I like that a lot. Yeah, we're in the slingshot, surrounded by our pack of limes.
Just blasting the podcast.
Yeah.
Laughing really hard at the jokes.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. And if somebody yells out, "That sucks," or whatever, I point at one of our limes, and I'm like, handle that.
You just see them pull
out
of the lime.
And then eventually they pull back into the in formation.
Yeah, back in formation.
Yeah, we yell it out from the slingshot. All right, everybody in formation.
To make the little scooter sounds.
Yeah. All right, so
terrorizing
that's
streets,
part one.
Dude.
That's part one of promotion.
Hell yeah!
And once we accomplish that, then we'll start getting into the air.
Yeah. We'll move up. We'll move from there. Then maybe we'll do
Well, the fans want to see a gradual incline. They don't want to see us, doing it in this hot box, and then the next thing, Jason's talking about how he hung out all night with Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah, that's too big of a...
Yeah, and they're like, well, this fucking sucks now. I don't want to listen to Jason happy.
Yeah. It's like Riff Raff says.
Who would you be happy?
My only goal is to blow up and act like I don't know nobody. Or my main goal is to blow up and act like I don't know nobody.
Swing on a pedestrian.
Yeah, I'm big into Riff Raff.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Have you ever seen a movie called Riff Raff?
No, it sounds familiar.
You know what? This is a good topic because it's in the... You haven't seen One Battle After Another,
I saw it.
Okay. Did you watch it with Nura?
No.
Okay.
Nura doesn't like movies.
Oh, okay. Well, so I liked One Battle After...
You know what it really reminded me of is my ex who was in Black Lives Matter and led all these protests and stuff, and I was her white boyfriend, and she was kind of all about it, and I wasn't really into it at all.
You were the guy in the background damn, I can't say nothing.
No, I was the military guy.
Oh, yeah. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah,
Sean Penn, dude, he was kind of stole the show.
He ruled.
Yeah. He was so good in that.
Yeah,
you'd think Leo would be the guy, and he did great, but Sean Penn is so intense.
Yeah. Yeah, they fucking maimed him. That was sweet.
Yeah, his face is all fucked up.
Yeah, that looks cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
Yeah, that movie, 10 out of 10, I gave it.
Yeah.
But Riff Raff has this, I don't know, I'm sure you and Nura have maybe noticed it. I think I felt like I noticed it. There is a lot more white dude, black woman, it seems almost fetishized at this point.
You think there's more white guys with black girls than black guys with white girls?
I mean, what? Yeah, I would say when Or no, I'm talking about in the movies.
Oh, in the movies.
It seems to be depicted like a lot.
Well, I just watched a movie called Freeway. Have you ever seen that with Reese Witherspoon? It's really good.
Yeah.
Reese Witherspoon and Kiefer Sutherland, dude. Reese Witherspoon plays like a
Kiefer Sutherland's in Riff Raff.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
It's like Kiefer Sutherland is like a serial killer.
Okay.
Who kills and Reese Witherspoon plays like a
Donald Sutherland, by the way. I'm not talking about Kiefer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Donald Sutherland. So, yeah, and then Reese Witherspoon plays this like 14-year-old girl who her parents get arrested, they're on drugs, and she's just like fucked up, but she's dating this black guy who's in a ton of movies. I'm forgetting his name. But they're like high scores, but that's a white girl with a black guy.
Okay.
But this movie's from like the 90s.
Yeah,
there's also but it's always fucked up movies have a mixed couple from the 90s, because I'm also thinking of Requiem for a Dream. The black, isn't it? It's one of the.
No, Jennifer Connelly's character she's with Jared Leto in that movie.
Oh, I'm misremembering because he's with the black girl. You're right.
Jared Leto might have been fucking Marlon Wayans. I don't know.
Marlon Wayans is with a black girl at the beginning.
Yeah.
I forget, but she's gone later. But whatever. My bad. Are there more white guys with black girls nowadays?
I was saying in the movies, if you and Nura are watching like one battle after another, does it look to you like it's just being fetishized more than it? Like one battle after another makes a lot more sense. But there's
like,
other like this movie Riff Raff, which is a good movie by the way.
Yeah.
But Ed Harris is like a kind of
I love Ed Harris.
Yeah, he's great. I love it.
He's in so many movies.
Yeah.
He's
Gone, baby, gone.
He's a guy who I feel like is like Willem Dafoe. If you look at how many movies they're in, he's in fucking the Closers Get Coffee movie.
Oh yeah.
Glenn Glary, Glenn Ross. Yeah. That movie's incredible.
Yeah.
But yeah, that guy rocks. Ed Harris, he's with the black girl.
Mm-hmm. Gabrielle Union is his, but he's like a retired gangster.
Okay.
And some people are coming back to get revenge on.
You ever see King of New York?
No, I haven't.
Christopher Walken is like he's like the crime boss, but he hangs out with all black guys.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's like the leader of the black gang, and they kill other gangs that are mean.
Yeah.
They're like good bad guys.
No, that's. I mean,
King of New York. You love King of New York, dude.
I bet. Yeah, I mean, I've always.
It sounds like that, Ed Harris.
Well, every movie that white dudes were in, where that's like the thing where they're the one that's like accepted. Totally understand it, because if I was writing, I was just like that Louis.
Ed Harris and Christopher Walken are great picks.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, it's like that Louis joke where he talks about them writing the movie Good Will Hunting, and it's like, of course, I make myself the genius who knows. And I was thinking about when I wanted, well, not when I wanted to, but my movie for the next Planet of the Apes or whatever is like the humans and the apes teaming up together to fight robots, right?
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Did you say that on here?
I think it might have been.
That's a good Incubator idea.
I think it might have been one.
Incubator idea, a movie where Planet of the Apes, humans and apes. They're starting to do something weird with those movies where the humans are acting like dumb like apes and the apes are smarter. Have you... The newest ones are out of control.
No, the newest ones, the only reason I even thought about it was because one of the newest ones I really enjoyed. Like, I really liked it.
There's one I watched, and the movie was like, it was like the very, very newest one was like 95% CGI, and it was the apes are smart and the humans are kind of dumb now.
Yeah, that's the one I didn't like.
Dude, that one was hard to watch.
Yeah. I think the one right before that.
Okay.
But
instead of going to that direction, they should have had robots.
Yeah.
I love what you're saying.
Well, but there has to be that meeting where the apes realize, all right, I guess we got to join the humans, even though we don't trust them, and you need the guy that shows up to be like, no, we're cool, we're gonna work with you. And so I'm going to be that guy if I'm writing the movie.
You're going to be the guy
I'm going to be the guy that the apes are like, nah, he's cool.
Yeah. You need some crossover people who could like stitch everything together.
Right, but I'm saying
tell the people to calm down, tell the apes to calm down, and like create a dialogue.
Right.
That'll be you.
But, people like to make fun of the guy who would write that role for himself. I was like, why wouldn't you write that role for yourself? You have no confidence in yourself.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. Feel yourself for once.
A little bit. Of course the apes.
You write the script, you get the glory.
100%.
Mm-hmm. You remind me of one of my favorite stand-up jokes.
What?
I think it's Dan Mintz. He said, I think if aliens ever came to Earth, that would create a situation where we could all team up and fight the Muslims.
Oh, you told me that.
Something like that.
Yeah,
like,
that's
get
funny.
The aliens on our side.
That's really good.
Yeah. That would have been a different Independence Day.
Oh.
If the aliens come and we just start all fighting the Muslims. Just surround the Middle East.
If that would have been Independence Day, Will Smith would be a totally different person right
He
now.
would be. And maybe a little bit cooler.
He'd be president right now.
Totally. Yeah, dude.
He would have been president before Barack if Independence Day depicted him and aliens fighting Muslims.
Dude, that movie made me want to vote for that the guy who actually played the president in Independence Day.
Bill Pullman.
Bill Pullman rocks in Independence Day.
Oh, yeah. You get fired up by that speech?
Yeah. Who doesn't?
I know.
I've cried to that.
Was it? Because the funniest shit ever is when we did the little watch party at your house for The Patriot.
Yeah, we watched The Patriot.
And we watched it because it was our friend Drake's favorite movie. And at some point...
Wild favorite movie. Wild choice for a favorite movie.
And our friend Drake, he was in the military for like 4 or 5 years. I don't know how long he was in, but
yeah,
I know
in the Navy and
at
stuff.
some point, Jason, there's like an inspirational part in the movie The Patriot, and Jason goes, "So Drake, at what point during this movie did you decide you were going to join the military?" And his response was he definitely decided to join the military from this movie.
He did say, he's like, this is part of why I joined.
Yeah. That's so
Which was
good.
maybe downplaying it.
Yeah. We might, we'll get Drake on here to talk about his inspiration from The Patriot.
Yeah, I wonder if there's any other movies too. Like, if maybe Independence Day or something.
Yeah.
What movies inspired him? You know what movie? Well, there's no military in it, but Armageddon is pretty inspirational. Taking a regular working man and you got a bigger mission.
There's no way I am the man who I am today without the movie Armageddon.
I blame the movie The Lawnmower Man a lot on my... Have you ever seen The Lawnmower Man?
You've brought The Lawnmower Man up before, and I think I've asked, but it's not a horror movie, right?
It's kind of a horror movie.
Oh, okay,
it's like
it
a
is.
science fiction horror movie. Basically, Pierce Brosnan plays a scientist, and I forget the guy's name, but there's a guy who's retarded or slow or something, and he mows the lawn at the church. He's the lawnmower man.
Okay.
And Pierce Brosnan is a scientist with virtual reality, and he's like, virtual reality is going to open up the world to possible things. So he starts doing virtual reality stuff to the retarded guy, and the guy keeps getting smarter and smarter, and he becomes so smart that he can control reality with his mind.
Okay.
And then he sort of starts wreaking havoc and killing people.
Yeah.
He's got a plan, and he can't be outsmarted. He's too smart, and Pierce Brosnan's got to stop him.
Yeah, I mean,
It's kind of a Frankenstein tale.
That's a metaphor for the world. The smarter you get, the more you ruin the world.
That's right.
Yeah.
The more people get in your way, and you have to destroy them.
And you got to destroy them, but
Depending on the
and you know how.
perspective.
Yeah.
It's pretty great, dude. You got to see it. There's also a very weird intro with if you watch the what do you call it? The director's cut, the longer version.
I'm gonna watch this movie. This sounds kind of good. When did it come out? It was like
it's
90s?
like 80s or 90s. It has some of the worst CGI you'll ever see in your life.
No, it can't be worse than what it is now. It literally can't be.
Just watch it and let me know what you think.
Okay.
I mean, it's the earliest CGI.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
I think it's gotten worse now.
You have to see it. I don't know. We'll talk about it. We can talk about it off, or I can show you some stuff off camera. But
no, let me tell you something.
I was going to say, though, when I watched it at the time, I thought this CGI is really bad and ruining it. But now I like it.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I like it. Looks like you're playing Doom almost. Like it's that level.
I
of bad.
don't like that in movies. Like that movies look like that. Like I'm playing Doom.
Well, newer. What do you mean, like newer movies look like that? Yeah. I'm saying it looks like old, like Nintendo Doom.
Yeah. Oh,
like all pixelated, like CGI.
I would have
and
to
like
see
bubbles
this,
in a very predictable pattern. Everything looks like a bubble.
Anyway. Oh, let me tell you because you said Armageddon, right?
Yeah, Armageddon.
So Armageddon, amazing film.
Yeah.
And then earlier this week I put on fucking the newest Jurassic Park.
Oh, I haven't seen it yet. I heard it was rough. I might have heard from you. It was rough.
Like mad at how bad it was, and not because I give a fuck about Jurassic Park. I don't. I've only seen the first one, but I just put this one on just to check or just to see what it was. The movie was ruined within 45 seconds.
Yeah.
The movie starts.
It's very fast. By the way, the one that came out last I saw was horrible.
That's what I'm talking about.
No, I mean before this most recent one.
Oh, okay.
The one with Chris Pratt and his like clone daughter or something.
Okay, yeah, I didn't see that one.
Honestly, it's really hard to keep track of what's going on in these movies because they try and put too much crap in them.
I don't think they give a fuck what
I don't think so either.
I think they're literally...
They don't care about the story at all, but they want to have all these, like, moments happen.
Yeah.
So they have all these people, like... They deliberately... It's like, whoa, Chris Pratt is meeting up with Jeff Goldblum, but one's from Jurassic World and one's from Jurassic Park.
Right.
Like, that's supposed to be a big deal to me.
And it is to losers. Like, yeah.
I guess,
it's like, dude, you can follow Jeff Goldblum on Instagram. Like, you don't have to see him in Jurassic Park.
It doesn't mean anything that these two people met.
So this is the first literally 60 seconds of Jurassic Park is they're in this, fucking $500 billion facility where they're keeping the dinosaurs, their dinosaur lab. And is two scientists are walking through the hallway and like a rapper falls, like they open a package or whatever, and there's a little piece of wrapper like this big, right?
Yeah.
Falls on the floor, and the camera starts following the wrapper.
Oh, God.
And I'm like...
It's like the leaf from Forrest Gump.
Yeah.
A feather.
Or the American Beauty bag.
Yeah, it's like the bag.
Well, so the camera follows this little piece of wrapper for a few seconds, and then the wrapper gets sucked into a vent. And then within 20 seconds, the facility starts shutting down. These dinosaurs start coming alive. Oh, and they're not dinosaurs.
Is this an anti-littering message?
I don't.
Or is this like weirdly
no, this is how fucking lazy they are. And it's
like the rapper shut down the park.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How on earth?
Like a leaf didn't ever go through there first and cause the same problem.
And it's just them being like, well, I guess we're making a Jurassic Park movie. What's the first scene? Dinosaurs get loose. How? A rapper gets sucked into a vent. That's how they write movies now.
There's actually a word for it. They call it a...
Yeah.
Have you heard it?
No.
It's like, it's not I forget what the fucking word is, but it basically...
Maddening.
It's basically like, we're going to make a sequel that is also the same thing as the first movie. So it's like, the main one I think of is that Star Wars movie where there's all of a sudden a bigger Death Star that they have to destroy. It's like basically the plot to the first Star Wars movie.
But you understand...
And then they make a new one with all... And it's like but it's like in the past or the future. It's like a different... They changed the... So it's a sequel.
So in the first one, though, you got Newman, who is plotting with someone else for a long time as to how... And it's all over money.
Right.
It makes sense.
He's stealing the DNA.
Right, but he's doing like a covert plan to do this. This isn't just some... make it to where he does... There's a plan.
Yeah.
An actual plan that would work in real life.
Yeah.
At an actual real life dinosaur facility.
In fact, almost all the movies have some, like, there's like the dinosaurs and then there's good people and bad people. And, you know what I mean?
I think you're missing the fact that what I'm saying is they're
weird that
so lazy that they're like, just throw a rapper into the fucking vent, and that's going to shut down.
And then run away from dinosaurs the rest of the time.
Well, no.
Is there bad people?
Well, I would say I tuned out of this movie within about 20 minutes.
Okay.
So I have no idea who the bad guys are.
There's a major feature of all the Jurassic Parks is there's like some bad guys who are trying to make money off the dinosaurs.
Yeah.
Even though the original guy is trying to make money off the dinosaurs.
Yeah, that is funny.
But it's like, no, they're trying to steal the dinosaurs, like, or the DNA or whatever.
And then also, there's no dinosaurs in the movie Jurassic Park, by the way. They're all just fucking monsters.
Yeah.
They're not
original.
No, I'm talking this one.
Oh, they're all made up.
Yeah, they're bullshit. They all just look like fucking monsters. Like
that happened a little bit ago. I noticed there's one.
They look like Bebop and Rocksteady from Ninja Turtles. That's what these fucking.
Oh, geez, I gotta see this now. But a while ago, they started doing this thing where I think they I legit feel like the dinosaurs have like an agent. They're like, hey, could you quit making the T-Rex look evil?
Yeah.
So they started making up dinosaurs that never existed.
Yeah.
And in the storyline, it'll be like the government is trying to make a weapon out of dinosaurs. So this dinosaur has all the evil parts of the other dinosaurs.
And by the way, the government, white man.
Yeah. It was Vincent D'Onofrio. And he's like trying to make a weapon, and Chris Pratt is like friends with the raptors.
Yeah.
So it's like the dinosaurs end up teaming with the humans to kill the evil dinosaurs. It's like, hey, could you quit making... It's almost like, you remember how black guys used to be the villains in all the movies?
Right.
Now the black guys got to team up with the white guys to kill evil guys.
Right.
Yeah.
And then,
It's like like they're trying to do a PR campaign for T-Rexes.
It does. That is very funny, by the way. And that it seems almost accurate.
I mean, that's literally what happens in Lost World, or the one where they have like a giant theme park. That it's the same thing where like immediately just everything starts breaking. They made the evil dinosaur too smart.
Yeah.
So it figures out how to break out.
You know, I mean, I guess maybe there is some truth to that stuff when you think about like what the movie Jaws did to the beach industry.
Yeah. What did it do to beaches?
It shut them down, or like these beach towns lost so much money
because people were afraid of
people stopped going to the beach after Jaws came out.
Damn, beaches were pissed. That's funny because that's literally what happens in the movie. The shark is shutting down the beach, and everyone's like, "We're gonna lose our money."
You really telling me that Steven Spielberg doesn't run this country,
dude? Yeah, he literally. It's like they created a scenario in a movie that became real.
I think the world is just adapting to what Steven Spielberg comes up with.
I'm thinking about putting together a running list of movies that we recommend.
Oh yeah,
and I'm gonna put Armageddon.
Oh, are you saying that as a segment? Because I got another segment I've been wanting to introduce.
Well, I mean, it doesn't have to be an on purpose segment, but just when it comes up, I feel like we talk about Armageddon enough.
Jason, just go along with it's a segment.
It's a segment.
Yeah.
I don't know how to spell Armageddon, but I'm putting Armageddon on the list. Movies to see before you die.
There's only one G, but there's two D's.
It's pretty good. I got it through spell check.
Was that right? Or is there two G's?
You're right. One G, two D's.
Nice.
Hell yeah. But Armageddon I'll put on the list.
Two D's.
That's
That's how you know how to spell Armageddon. See, this is the type of stuff I would be a good teacher.
Yeah, you would be.
And and if there was like a kid struggling, I was like, all right, whenever you go to spell Armageddon, just remember one girl, two D's.
I just had a memory the other day. I never thought about until now.
Ooh.
You got to go to work?
3 minutes.
I'll say this real fast.
No, you got it, because my timer will go off, and then
and then it's just over.
Yeah.
I had a teacher in high school that I didn't know was cool until recently.
Okay.
Because I was too young and dumb at the time to realize what he was doing and how funny it was.
Okay.
So when I was in high school, I used to smoke cigarettes, and we'd go to the diner.
Damn, that's so cool.
And smoke cigarettes and drink coffee every single day.
That's super cool. I didn't know you had the coffee aspect already going.
Oh, big time.
That is wildly cool.
I practically dropped out of high school in order to just go to a diner and smoke and be like a diner. I thought I was going to be one of those old guys who harasses waitresses. I'm like, that's my future.
Yeah. You still got time.
I still got time. So we would go smoke cigarettes. So one day we're in there in the day, And my biology teacher, Mr. Mazer, comes in.
Mazer.
Yeah, and he sees me smoking, and I'm like, oh, fuck, put out your cigarettes, because, like, we acted like people fucking didn't know we were underage smoking. We'd be, like, scared of the cops and stuff.
Right.
I never got busted for underage smoking. Anyway, Mr. Mazer sees me smoking, and he just points at me but doesn't say nothing, doesn't do nothing. He just goes and eats or whatever. Next day in class, he goes, oh, I see. And I was very quiet in high school. I didn't I just would sleep in every class and not participate because I was probably mentally ill.
No, you were cool.
Or cool, whatever. So
everything you've said over the last 2 minutes is so cool.
So he'd see me and he goes, oh, I saw this guy the other day. And he gets his chalk and he started acting like it was a cigarette and he goes, He started like mocking smoking.
Like this. I like
dude,
Mazer.
And I used to think like, dude, fuck this guy. Leave me the fuck alone. Right. And then just once in a while throughout the year, he would just pull out his little impression. Dude. I'm cool. I'm smoking. Yeah. He wouldn't say anything. He would just go, He never said smoking. Right. I think he would go, shit.
I know.
Shit.
He literally was just calling you a faggot the whole time.
He really was. Yeah. And at the time I was like, you know what? Fuck this guy, dude. He doesn't know. But now that I remember the story, I'm like, dude, he's hilarious.
Yeah, that's so good.
He's so funny. He's like, he could get me in trouble, but he's not. Nah. He's just making fun of me. Yeah. And that's so good.
Right.
Anyway, that guy's dead.
Damn.
Mr. Mazer, you died.
Yeah, I would have had Mazer on the show.
Yeah. I would have him. He's dead though.
Damn.
He was old as fuck when I had him as a teacher.
So yeah, I'll have time.
That was years ago.
This will be maybe somebody will comment if they want us to do this. My alarm's about to go off, but I'm going to introduce this
new segment,
and it's called. The reason I want to do it is just because of the song, but. Hold on, that's just this is should Instacart.
This is an ad?
This is an ad. All right. Let me start this. So this would be the start of the segment, would me playing this song, right? Mm-hmm. And then we decide who our weak ass bitch of the month is or whatever.
Okay.
And I'm thinking we'd never let this be a political thing. Like if somebody does something in politics we don't like. But my example for this is one time I told you about how I saw like an interview with Andrew Garfield.
Yeah.
And they were asking.
You know what's weird is later I saw that.
You saw the thing?
I seen the same clip. I think my phone was listening to me because I saw like that same clip where he said, he started to say it and you'd already told me, I just get out of here.
Right. They asked, it was like, what's it like hanging out with Julia Roberts? And he's like, she's just such a cozy person. We had the most cozy time. All right. So he would be our weak ass bitch of the month, right?
Yeah.
And then the way we introduce the segment is, hold on, let me make sure the volume's up.
Okay. I'm writing it down though because of the month.
Yeah. That way, let's not do a weekly thing.
Yeah.
Because then that puts too much pressure
Maybe
on.
we have to like talk about who the potentials are in the last week of the month.
Well, see, I thought it might make it to the point where I'm finding weak-ass bitches where there wasn't.
Uh-huh.
If there's too much pressure.
Yeah. Fair enough.
All right.
But I like Andrew Garfield. I could vote on that.
All right. You ready for the song? And I'll try to just play like 8 seconds of it so we don't get sued.
Okay.
When I say weak ass, you say bitch. Weak ass, bitch. Weak ass, bitch. When I say weak ass, you say bitch. Weak ass, bitch. Weak ass, bitch. When I say weak ass, you say bitch. Weak ass.
Nice.
Yeah?
Andrew Garfield.
Andrew Garfield, our weak ass bitch.
And if we do get in trouble for that, maybe I could sample it or something and make the same song. I could sample the vocals and put a new beat under it.
I literally think you can Google. I think there's like an amount of seconds that you're allowed to do it. I think 100% probably.
You know what's funny is I've done podcasts for years and I've been in this conversation like a dozen times.
And no one's ever said that?
No one's ever figured it. Well, no, I've heard that, but no one ever knows for sure.
Right.
But some people are like, I think it's a number of seconds and you're okay. That's what someone always says.
I probably overheard the person who told you that say that.
I mean, it's like, yeah, we think you could use it probably a little.
Yeah, right.
It's like, all right, we'll go for it, but we'll figure it out.
All right, time to clean the fryer.
All right.